Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to today's video. So in this video I'm going to share with you some of the purchases that I made from Decathlon as a new cyclist. Now there's one item in particular that I purchased which I think is pretty much significant as a road cyclist or gravel cyclist, and it will save you, but I'm going to save that towards the end, so make sure you guys stick around until then. So firstly, let's begin with my first things that I've bought, which are these two Van Rysel water bottles. Now obviously you can get any water bottle, any like sports water bottle that you want. I just bought these because they're relatively cheap. I just love the design, simple, and I love the colors black, white and grey. And yeah, that's why I got these ones specifically. However, that being said, I didn't used to ride with any water bottles on my local trails, just because I didn't go that far enough, and I also had shops nearby, so it wasn't much of an issue, and I always just made sure that I kept hydrated and had enough water beforehand. But now that I want to do or go a bit more longer in terms of my distance and time, I'm going to start taking at least one of these with me. So that's the first things I bought. The second thing is that if you've got a water bottle, you might need a water bottle holder if you don't have one already. So I got two of these just to go with them. And again, these were all reasonably priced. Obviously, it just kind of depends how much you want to spend. You don't need these ones specifically, but I quite like them. So these ones feel like they're well made and they'll be sturdy and they'll pair nicely with the water bottles. Now this one is going to be a bit of a teaser onto one of the products that I purchased, but so these are some cycling socks. So they also are Van Rysel cycling socks. They weren't that expensive, but they seem like a good breathable material. It's a bit hard to see on the camera, but yeah, the material seems pretty cool. They're nice thin socks. You know, when you're cycling and stuff, you probably naturally sweat and all that sort of stuff. And also, you just want to make sure that you have a nice snug fit with the shoes that you're wearing. So these will pair nicely with those, hopefully. Getting closer to what I'm teasing. So these are Keo grips. So these are grey ones in 4.5. So one of the items that I purchased are cycling shoes, and the thing is with those that I've not even seen them myself yet. I opened the box just to take out some of the products that I bought online, but literally I've only seen the back of them briefly, but I just kind of kept my eyes away as much as I can because I wanted to kind of share it with you guys and also just kind of see it for myself. But yeah, these are clips that I'll need to attach onto the shoes, the clipless shoes. But yeah, these were, I think, around 12 to 13 pounds from Decathlon. So yeah, that's that. So now I'll take out the shoes. Okay, not really. So I'm actually going to take out these glasses. So these are Van Rysel glasses. I've not even opened these yet, so I don't know what they exactly look like in terms of in person. But basically, I bought glasses just because it is really important to kind of protect your eyes. So not only obviously to protect your head with a helmet, but your eyes as you're sort of like cycling and so on and so forth. You might have some stones that might flick up potentially, particularly if you're in like some trail areas, or you know, like bugs and stuff might fly and attack your eyes. So that's why I got these. So I just want to see what they look like. So they're Van Rysel ones. They're Van Rysel Road R500s, 100% UAV. So let's just take a look. So just undoing these. Ooh. So I kind of got a theme here going, guys. Okay, so ooh, hello. Okay, these actually these actually look a lot better than I thought. And the other good thing is it also comes with a cover cloth. That's what it's called. And also another nose piece, if that's what it's called. So that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that, or didn't realize that. The good thing with this is actually you can take it off. So you can take the black bit off if you want. I want to keep it on there. Also, it just seems a bit fiddly at the moment to do so. But yeah, that's cool. So if you want a bit of a different style, kind of switches it up a little bit. So that's these. So yeah, I actually really love the design of them. Really happy with the purchase. I'm actually really happy with that one. Okay, so that leads to the shoes. So with these shoes, right, basically I wanted a different color. I was literally about to check out. It was the last one in stock, only online. As I was about to check out, I was putting my details in, and then it just vanished. It didn't let me continue the payment process because someone else just beat me to it. So I've got a different color, but I still think it, well, hopefully, oh, actually, okay, so these are, I actually forgot the name of these. So this is the Van Rysel NCR shoes. I'll see if I can find more details on it. I've just forgot the name because it's been a little bit of a while because I've been holding it for this video to share with you guys. But yeah, these are the shoes, and I got it for about $100. So wow, I'm actually really impressed. I've not worn these yet, but they just look fantastic. That's what it kind of looks like, and that's what it looks like from the side, and then the other side. And yeah, these, wow, I'm actually really impressed. It feels like high quality shoes, but to be honest, the reason why I opened that box up was because the box felt really light. And I think that just kind of shows a testament to this, of how light these are, because I thought I was missing some products, because there's a couple of things I got, which was this, the glasses and the socks online, and yeah, it just felt so light. So if you don't know what these are basically, instead of, you know, what you would conventionally might be used to, like tying up your shoes, or I think there are some in terms of cycling shoes, you can like use straps and so on and so forth. So these allow you to essentially like twist and tighten the shoe rather than having like laces, which is actually really cool. And yeah, underneath here you can see like a hole, which is basically allows air through, so it kind of keeps your feet cooler, which is really cool because obviously you're probably going to get quite sweaty riding, especially if you're doing long distance, or maybe if you're a sweaty person just like me. And there's the other side to it, so there's some holes, so it's hard to see in the camera, but you can actually see through the hole, through the other side a little bit as well. But yeah, these are really awesome. So the other color that I was looking to get were the white ones. I just think they look really nice in white, but to be honest, I'm very happy with these grey ones. Overall, I wasn't too sure whether I was going to keep it or not, but I'm happy to keep this. So yeah, that's the shoes, guys. And finally, now this might seem to me a bit less exciting compared to the shoes, but this here is going to literally save your butt because these are they just look like sports tights, but these are actually padded. So actually I can show them the inside. So you might be able to see here, they are actually padded on the inside. So these are Van Rysel ones again. And the reason why you'd want to wear something like this is because the seats on like road bikes, and I believe gravel bikes as well, they are quite narrow and often can be found to be quite uncomfortable. I assume it's probably because to keep it kind of like sleek as part of the design, maybe like aero and all that sort of good stuff, and save weight. But you want to get some good padded tights. Now you can get some which are very cheap and that aren't very good, which might do a okay job if you're doing a very short ride, maybe even half an hour. But I tried riding the Triban RC120 without this, and it really hurt my butt just being on the seat. So once I tried this, it literally saved my butt. I was able to ride at least twice as much without feeling or noticing anything. So yeah, highly recommend getting some decent tights or shorts, whichever you kind of prefer. Something that's padded. I got these Rysel ones, I think around £40. Generally, let's say, spend more money on like padded shorts, tights to make sure it'll do justice for you on the ride. And these were £40. I just thought I'd give it a try, and I still got the tag on it. And yeah, they seem totally fine, so I'm going to keep these. And one thing I actually want to say is that the reason why I think this is not only important, obviously, for your comfort, but it also kind of, how can I say, it kind of determines your experience, especially if you're a new cyclist. If your butt is hurting and you're new to cycling and like road cycling, gravel cycling, and you're not really aware of this, then that could potentially deter a new cyclist away. But just knowing this information and wearing something like this when you actually go ride can really change the experience that you have. So yeah, definitely get one of these, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the haul as much as I have. I've been sitting on this for a little while, just kind of share it with you guys, because some stuff took a bit longer than others, and also just for me to kind of pick up the things that I wanted to get. That being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.